Willie D Live.
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the mic, flash up the lights. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I'm going to let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm going to give some shout outs to the early birds. What's up, Dave? What's up, David Tomlin? Big shout out. Coach Maxwell say he support Candace. Good for you, Coach. Hopefully you're not a real coach where you're actually teaching people that type of stuff. Charmaine Callahan, what's up? What's up, Lou? Wait, Wyatt, what up? Thug Ninja. Yeah, MJN Toys. She will make a great member of the, what is that? JBP? What is that? Looks like Aloysius Fee. Chicago, what's up, Chi-Town? EJ King, what up? I'm going in, fam. I'm going in. Now, I am going to preface this live with a statement for the Candace Owens minions and supporters. Let me say right now, you're behind enemy lines. I don't like her. I don't even like people who like her. So I'm letting you know right now, any disrespect on this channel toward the host will not be tolerated. Unless you are a pain freak, you should not be on this channel. This channel is unfriendly to buck dancers, tap dancers, and the like. This channel is not, the people who come to this channel are not easily swayed by people who ride the fence, who say some good things about Black folks and then pour on the negativity. We don't do that. And we'll get into that a little later. And I'm going to use Candace's own words to make my point about this straddling the fence thing. Again, show some respect, or I will start the block party up again today. Blocked about a good 50 yesterday. I would like to break that record. Let me put up a picture of the subject. That's her right there, family. That's her. Candace Owens. Candace Owens. Candace is a Republican talking head who has officially been fired from The Wire and relieved of her do-girl duties. Now she's doing everything in her power to circle the wagon back to the Black race and get back in good grace. Get back in good graces with the Blacks. Candace is known for perpetuating racist thoughts about Black people. This is something that I do not get with those Blacks, if you truly are Black, because we're on the internet, we really don't know who's who. But this is something that I do not get about the Blacks who support her. Now, I know some of you can't stand the red chick, Sexy Red, and some of the others who say foul things and misrepresent women. And I can't stand it either. Can't stand them either. But what I'm not going to do is target my own people and not call out others. First of all, everything ain't for public consumption. Do you see other groups airing out their differences on the World Wide Web on a daily basis? Like that's their only thing that they do? This is what Candace does exclusively. She is known for being critical of the Black community, not being an asset, not being helpful, not actually offering solutions. All she does is point out deficiencies and perceived shortcomings. That's her hustle. And she does it, or she did it at the behest of the Daily Wire, who is known for spreading anti-Black rhetoric. So now, since Candace has been fired from Massa, she wants to come back to the Black side. How do I know this? Because Candace is on a Black media tour right now. She stopped off at Joe Budden's podcast last week. She went to the Breakfast Club this week. And now the rumor is she'll be on Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharp next week. So Candace's latest problems arise from her beef with Daily Wire co-founder Ben Shapiro, who has been accused many times, millions of times, of being a racist, because he's known to say racist things and do racist things. So they fell out because of the tensions over the Israel and Hamas war and Candace's promotion of various conspiracy theories. So they ended their relationship. They ended their business relationship. Candace was getting paid a nice bag. She was getting paid a nice bag by The Wire, which is a right-wing publication known for spreading racist messages about Black people. Let me say that again. Candace Owens, for all you out there who try to defend her, Candace Owens had been getting paid very well. She's been getting a big bag from the Daily Wire, a right-wing publication known for spreading racist messages about Black people. That in and of itself is enough for me to say, the hell with her and anybody that support her. I don't need none of y'all. Don't like none of y'all. You can kiss it where the sun don't shine. I don't give a damn how big or small your platform is. If you ride with her, kick rocks barefooted at a concrete plant. This broad was the face of a network that when it came to racism against Black people, she was front and center spreading the message. This is the same broad that said racism doesn't exist and that any harm done towards Black people was their fault. I don't think y'all heard me. So let me, for those of you who can't hear, read my lips. This is the same broad that said racism doesn't exist and any harm done toward Black people was their fault. You respect that? You support that? Damn all the other things that she said that you agree with. That in and of itself is enough for me to be done with her. I don't give a damn what your complexion is. I don't care what racial ethnicity you is, what your gender, what your whatever is. If you rocking with that, kick rocks barefooted at a concrete plant, all y'all can go to hell in a handbasket with your mama and your daddy and your children, if you got any. I don't like none of y'all. How easily are you persuaded? How easily are you manipulated? You gullible dummy. Somebody says a few things that you agree with and then proceed to throw you under the bus, throw your whole people under the bus. You think because somebody jumps on a platform and disparages their own people every day, even if they have some things about their message true, that they are actually for you and your community. You big dummy. Who raised you? God forbid you have children because they ain't got a chance. This chick is the same one who called Breonna Taylor a drug dealer, who brought her death on herself. This is the same one who called George Floyd a dope fiend, a drug addict. Who caused his own death. You rocking with that? If you rocking with that, boy, I don't give a damn about you. So she's making her rounds in Black media, trying her damnedest to generate an audience from Black people because Massa has kicked her out of the big house. Yeah, let's get down to the good part. What's happening to her is the exact thing that we said would happen. She was going to get her N-word card revoked, and she would get that N-word wake-up call. She was going to get that N-word wake-up call. And she got it. And you know why she coming back to the Blacks? Because the Blacks, or at least some of you, are the only ones who are stupid enough to accept someone who does so much damage to your own. You're so desperate for some type of representation, some type of symbol of goodness. You'll accept anything. Anybody rocking with this chick can't tell me nothing. I'm 10 toes down with it, and I'm not apologizing. So why did she say what she said? Perhaps she had been harboring those sentiments all along. Let's say what she said was true. Well, that means that if it was true, that means that it has always existed. Because the truth don't come and go. The truth is steadfast. It's permanent. So let's say what she said was true. Let's give her the benefit of doubt and say what she said was true about the Israel-Hamas war. Let's say it was true. Well, she always knew that. She always harbored those sentiments. Why did she feel the need to speak at that moment, at that time? She got comfortable. See, she got in. She thought she was insulated from being punctured. She thought she was safe. She got to a point to where she started smelling her piss. That's what them old folks, that's one of them terms them old folks use when they say somebody getting too big for their britches or their coconut panties. So that's what happened. She got comfortable. She thought she was one of them. She thought she had built up such an audience that she couldn't be canceled. No way possible they're going to kick her off. Hey, those people love her. They love Candace. They love Candace as long as she was disparaging black folks. They loved her. As long as she was talking down to black folks, as long as she knew her place, they loved her. They loved what she had to say. But once she crossed that line, boom, she was done. She was done. Look at her. Look at this pale coconut. It's a good God. What a disgrace. What a disgrace. She the type who, when she show up at the family reunion, all the cousins be like, look at her. They be wanting to jump her. Couldn't be in my family. She'd get jumped. They would jump her. I know the women in my family. They'll jump her. Do her bad. Do her bad. Pull out them tracks. Yeah, they'll do it real bad. They ain't even got to pull out the tracks. All they got to do is just spray some water on their face. And she'll start mutating. What a horrible, horrible human being. Y'all think because somebody used fancy words and knows how to use words to manipulate people's thoughts. Y'all think because somebody is good at articulating a message that somehow, some way they're good people just because they know how to talk well. Y'all, some of y'all slow pokes, you're slower than molasses. I take the M off of masses. And who are y'all? A bunch of asses. I know you're mad at me. I know you want to block me. But you're pain freaks, so you got to watch me. I know you can't stand me. This chick said racism doesn't exist and that any harm done to black people was their own fault. Every time a black person was killed by the police, she took the side of the police. I'm talking about innocent black people. I'm talking about over trivial things, over nothing. She took the side of the police every time. Which means for all of you blackies out there, you darkies who want to ride with her, if the police ever get around to you or your loved one, she's gonna take the same position. Some of y'all are so slow. Some of you are so stuck with that Stockholm syndrome. The police could actually clap you and you'll apologize right before you die. You big dummy. You be laying on the ground, bleeding profusely, apologizing. I'm sorry, officer. I'm sorry I had made you kill me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me get this nothing off my screen and go to the comments. EJ, what it do? Free will. KV, Antonio, what up? T Carvana, what it do? Scrooge McDuck, what up, Lou? Delroy McDonald says, what are we, stupid? I know that is what she says about us. Exactly. But you know what? She should have known sometimes you can't go back home. So let's all prove that fact to her. That's what she's doing, fam. She knows that there is a considerable amount of dummies in black society who boy, they love to forgive. If they had a school called Forgive, they'll go to it. They wouldn't even want to go to Harvard. They wouldn't want to try to get into Princeton. They'll be trying to go to the school of forgiveness. Oh, Lord, I forgive. I know how to forgive everybody but my own people. But can I go to a school? I bet you I could pass with flying colors. They'd come out of that with 25 degrees if they could go to school called forgiveness, the school of forgiveness. But only forgive the other people. Do not forgive your own. You better not try that. She knows that. She knows. She ain't got nowhere else to go. She didn't burn those bridges over there. They didn't cut off the purse strings. Now she knows, well, I'm just going to double back to the blacks because they'll accept anybody. They'll take me back. They're dummies. Clarinda Davis, what's up? What's up, Buckhorse DC? GQ Auto Sales. I'm with you, baby boy. Sell them cars, man. I hope you get 100 sales this month. Get that money. Remember earlier in the live, I told y'all I was going to say something and I was going to use Candace's own words against her. I was going to use Candace's own words to support my theory of her and who she is and what she's all about. Well, this is what she posted on November 14th, my mother's birthday. She posted this on November 14th on X. Blessed are the peacemakers, For they shall be called the children of God. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. No one can serve two masters. Listen closely, fam. Either you will hate the one and love the others, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money. That's what she wrote as she was working, as she was serving massa, as she was throwing Black people under the bus, as she was working for a company who has a reputation for being anti-Black. And this is the comment that Ben Shapiro, who is known to be a racist and the co-founder of the Daily Wire, who fired her. This is what he said, this in response to her message. Candace, if you feel that taking money from the Daily Wire somehow comes between you and God, by all means, quit. She stayed on. Now, she made this statement while taking money from a company that is known for spreading anti-Black rhetoric, known for spreading lies about Black people, known for disparaging Black. This is what they do. This is their whole hustle. She worked for them. She took a check. And after she made this statement on Twitter, she continued to work for that same company. But now she's all high and mighty. Somehow, she's all high and mighty. She's a good person. She just called herself out. You cannot serve both God and money. Boy, this social media is something else. The devil quotes God's scriptures all the time. The devil just be busy. You can let her fool you, but she can't fool me. She can't fool me. Let me tell all of you Candace Owens lovers something, you slow pokes, you racist. Let me tell all of y'all something. You listen up and you listen to me good. No man formed against me shall prosper. No more talk.